Good morning, children. Let us begin with Standard 5 English Grammar, Unit 21, Agreement of the verb with the subject. We know that a sentence is made of three parts, that is the subject, verb, and the object. Now, the verb is the word which tells us what the subject is trying to do. Now, the subject also can be singular or it can be plural. So, if the subject is singular, there is some correction in the verb, and if the subject is plural also, there is some correction in the verb that we have to do. So, this is the agreement of the verb with its subject. So, now we will learn that what have we to do with the verb when it is singular or plural. So the verb always agrees with its subject in number and in person. So for example, we have in the block, the boy plays. So here, play is the verb and the subject is the boy. So we agree with the verb by adding an S. The next example is the boys play. So the verb is play and the subject is the boys, but here the boys is plural. So we do not add an S to the play. I play. Subject is I, which is singular, but here we do not add any S to play. He plays. Again, he is singular, so we add an S to plays. She plays. She is singular, so we add an S. We play. We becomes plural, so we do not add an S. And they play. When they, again your subject is plural, so we do not add an S. Now, when there are two or more singular subjects joined by and, usually take a verb in the plural. Now, for example, Ashok and his brother. So here we are talking about two people, that is Ashok and his brother. So they become two, though they are one person each. Ashok is one person, his brother is one person, but together when they are added by and, they become two. So we write are here. Cotton and jute grow in India. So here again two material we are talking about. So we do not add an S to the verb. He and his friend have arrived. He and I are cousins. Leela, Meera and Shiva go to the same school. So here we are talking about three persons, all individual three persons, but all the three persons are joined by and. So we write the plural verb. Next, if two singular nouns refer to the same person or thing, the verb must be in the singular. For example, my friend and guide is here. So my friend and guide, they are joined by and, but you are talking about yourself first, so we write is, the singular verb. The poet and philosopher is dead. So here we are talking about that same person who is a poet also and philosopher also. The magistrate and collector has come. So we are talking about two singular persons, but they are referring to the same person. So we write the singular verb. Now in a sentence, when a singular noun or pronoun is joined to a second noun by with, W-I-T-H, or as well as, the verb is in the singular. So for example, Sita with her sisters. So now here we are talking about two persons, that is one is Sita and another is her sisters. But this Sita and her sisters, they are joined with, W-I-T-H. So we refer only to Sita. which is a singular person. So we write a singular verb, that is was present. The second one, I with all my friends. Again, here we are talking about two persons, that is myself, that is I, and my friends. But this I and my friends, again, they are joined together with. So we refer to only one singular person, that is I, and we write the singular verb was there. The chief with all his men was killed. So again we are talking about one person, the chief with all his men. So here we refer only to the chief who is singular. So we write was killed. Rama as well as Mohan has passed. So here first we are talking about Rama, and along with him is Mohan as well as. So here again we write the singular verb, that is has passed. Iron as well as gold is found in India. So here we are talking about two metals, but in the sentence we write as well as. So we refer only to one metal and we write is, that is a singular verb. So in a sentence, if two nouns or pronouns are joined with or as well as, we write the singular verb to agree with the subject. Now when two or more subjects in the singular are joined by or, nor, either or neither nor, the verb we put is in the singular. So in a sentence, if we see or, nor, either or neither nor, we have to write the singular verb. For example, Tom or Peter is to blame. So is, though there are two names, but there is or between them. So we write a singular verb, that is. Either Rama or Hari has passed. So here in the sentence we have either or. So we write a singular verb, that is has. Either Bali or he has passed. Neither Rama nor Hari was present. So here in the sentence we have neither or nor. Neither Bali, Hari nor Anil has come. So here we have three names, but in the sentence we have neither and nor. So we write the singular verb, that is has. But if two subjects connected by or nor are of different numbers or persons, the verb agrees with the subject nearest to it. For example, now, if we have either or neither nor or nor in the sentence, and the two persons or numbers that we are talking about, one is singular and the next one is plural, and then comes the verb. So the noun which is plural will agree with the verb. For example, either John is singular, after that comes or, then his friends, which becomes plural. So here we write the plural verb, that is have done this. The next, either you or he has told a lie. Here we write has. Why? Because he is also singular and you is also singular. The next one, neither Harry nor his parents have come here. So again, Harry is singular, but the next noun, his parents, is plural. So we write the plural verb, that is have. And next, neither he nor I. So here both he and I are singular. So am, it will agree with I, which is the person which comes before the verb. So after I always comes am. So am guilty. So it will be singular. So this is what we need to keep in mind. Now either, neither, each, every, everyone, much, a little, many a, must be followed by a verb in the singular. So if you see all these words which I just read in your sentence, automatically we have to use the singular verb in this sentence. For example, either of the two boys has past. So only if we have either in the sentence. Without or nor, then we have to use the singular verb. Though two boys is plural before the verb, but we need to write the singular verb. Neither of the two boys works hard. So works is the singular verb. Each of these boys is intelligent. Every man, woman, and child was happy. Every one of them is wrong. Too much of everything is bad. There is a little milk in the pot. Many a boy has failed to do this duty. So, whenever we have these words in the sentence, and though there are two persons or numbers in that sentence, but we will use the singular verb. Now, words like few, several, both, many are always followed by a verb in the plural. So now when we have these words in our sentences, we have to write the plural verb. For example, there were only a few women present at the concert. So here the verb comes before and we have few in the sentence. So we are writing were, that is the plural verb. Several of these boys were not able to do this sum. So here we have the word several. So we are using the plural verb, that is were. Both the boys have failed to do this sum. Many of these boys have not done this work properly. Too many cooks spoil the broth. So remember, certain words, when they are there in the sentence, the verb automatically agrees with it. So we need to keep these in mind. Now study carefully the following examples which show why the singular verb is used. Now this class of boys and girls is very large. So here we are using is, though boys is plural, though girls is plural. But is used because the subject is class. Class is one whole group we are talking together, which we count it as singular, a whole group. So we take it as a singular noun and we write is, though there are many boys and girls in that class. A great army of soldiers, guns, horses, and tanks was collected in Nepal. Now, here again we have used was when there are so many plural verb nouns in it, guns, horses, tanks. But the subject is army, a great army of soldiers. There are so many soldiers and together collectively we call it an army. So we are talking about one group. So we are using a singular verb. So this agrees with the subject. So these are the points that we need to keep in our mind when we are writing a sentence, that how we need to adjust and agree the verb with the subject and what we are talking about. So now let us begin with the first exercise. We need to fill in the blanks in the following sentences with the verbs in the present tense. So present tense, if you remember, we always agree with the subject and we add an S or ES to the verb. So the first one, 30 days dash September. So here our subject is September, which is 1 month. So we write has. The second one, 2 and 2 make 4. Third, the news is through. News itself, the spelling is S, which is not plural. The spelling of news is N-E-W-S. So it is singular, so we write is. Fourth, there have been many showers today. Why have we used plural? Because we are talking about showers, that it has rained a lot today. Fifth, 100 paisa make 1 rupee. Sixth, the cost of these articles is very high. So here again articles is mentioned, but we are talking about the one price of many things. So we write a singular verb that is. 7. A large number of boys are caught copying. 8. He and his friend. Here again, two singular nouns are joined with and. So we write a plural verb that is are anxious. 9th, here is Ashok with his father. So here in the sentence we have with. So we have to write the singular verb. So we write is. 10. The father of these children dash an engineer. Why is? Because we are talking about the father, not about so many children. We are talking about the subject, that is the father. So we write is an engineer. Now exercise 2, in each of the following sentences, fill up the blank with the verbs in the agreement with its subject. So now if your subject is singular, we write a singular verb. If your subject is plural, we write a plural verb and we choose them from the given brackets. The first one, the cow as well as the horse dash grass. So here we have as well as in the sentence. So we write a singular verb that is eats with an S. Second, iron as well as gold dash found in India. Again two metals, but in the sentence we have as well as. So again we write a singular verb that is. Third, the cost of all these articles dash risen. So again we are talking only about the cost, one cost. So we write singular verb that is has. Fourth, Ram as well as his brother dash failed. So again we have as well as. So we write the singular verb that is has. Fifth, neither his father nor his mother dash alive. So here in the sentence we have neither and nor. So again we use the singular verb that is. Sixth, Bali, Hari and Ashok dash the same school. So now here there are three singular persons, but they are joined with and. So we write the plural verb that is attend. We don't write an S after it. We write only attend. The seventh one, wood and oil, two together. So we write are lighter than water. Eighth, either Tom or John dash done this work. So now again in the sentence we have either or. So we write the singular verb that is has. Ninth, neither he nor I dash present there. So again we have neither and nor in our sentence. So we write the singular verb that is was. 10th, the governor with all his staff dash arrived. So here again we have with in the sentence and we are referring only to the governor. So we write the singular verb that is has. Now we begin with the third exercise. And again we need to choose and from the given options. So let's begin. The first one, all the boys in our school dash to the river to swim. Now there are so many boys, subject is plural. So we choose go. The second one, Ashok, the tallest of all the boys in class dash strong. So your correct option is. Why? Because we are talking only about Ashok, not the other boys in his class. Third one, dash these children's mother ill. It is a question. So the subject is mother, which is singular. So again we choose is. Fourth, the house belonging to those people dash not very old. So your subject is house, which is singular. So again we choose is. Fifth, her knowledge of many languages dash wonderful. So here we are talking about the person's knowledge, common one knowledge about many languages. So the subject is singular, so we choose was. The sixth one, the quality of these mangoes dash not good. Again, we are talking the quality of many mangoes together, but we are talking about one quality. So again, we choose the singular verb that is. The seventh one, most of the people living in that village dash farmers. So now here we are talking about many people, so we choose the plural verb that is are. The eighth one, dash the biggest ship in the world go to England. So here this is a question. So here we have to use does because we are talking about one singular ship. The ninth one, this is the only one of his novels that dash worth reading. So from so many novels, we are talking about only one novel. So here we have to choose the singular verb that is. 10th, neither of the two girls dash allowed to sit on this bench. So here we have neither in our sentence. So automatically we have to choose the singular verb that is. The 11th one, all work and no play dash Jack a dull boy. So here we have to write makes, that which is a singular verb. We write it with S. 12th, either John or his sister dash to blame. So again we have either or in the sentence, so we use the singular verb that is. 13, he is one of the greatest leaders that dash ever lived. So again we are talking of one leader from many, so we use the singular verb that is has. 14, neither of them dash invited to the party. So again neither in our sentence, so we use the singular verb that is was. 15, later in the day a large crowd of Pathans dash seen gathering near the police station. So again a large crowd. There are many people, but we are talking about it in a one group. So again we use the singular verb that is was. 16, every one of the prisons dash full. So again we choose the singular verb that is. 17, each of these substances dash found in India. So here again we have each in our sentence. So we have to use the singular verb that is. 18, the king with all his ministers dash killed in the explosion. So again we are talking about the king and we have with in the sentence, so we are referring only to one singular subject, that is the king, so we choose was. 19, few people dash able to keep a secret. Now few people are able to keep the secret. 20, much of our work in our school dash very easy. So here we use the singular verb that is. So dear children, I hope you have understood that how the verb agrees with the subject and sometimes how we have to understand and write that which verb we need to write when we have certain words in our sentence. So now your homework is that you need to complete these exercises very neatly in your English grammar notebook. So thank you and have a very nice day.